There are a few areas of running your own business and being an entrepreneur that come up time and time again. It seems like it's very hard to move past the concepts that play out in business. And one of those areas is niching. There is this belief that you have to niche right down in order to be able to corner your market and get some traction and create some growth in your business. Now, I don't believe that that is true. I believe that that is actually fundamentally harming your ability to grow. So for me, a niche is not about trying to fit yourself into somebody else's definition of what's required out in the world. It's more about looking at where you've come from and all the parts of you, the immensely variable parts of you that contribute to what you are capable of bringing. Now, that might mean that you are combining some very different areas of interest, skill, and expertise into one business. And if you think about all of the things that have challenged our society to grow, challenged our markets, those people who have led that process have not fitted themselves into an existing niche. They've created it. They've become a market of one. And then everybody else has followed. So the question for you in your business is really, do you want to lead or do you want to follow? If you want to follow, then absolutely find a niche. And that's valid if what you have to bring to your business is going to be supported by that process. But if you are more interested in really exploring the realms of self through your business, then trying to fit yourself into a niche that's defined by somebody else just isn't going to work. You want to be exploring all the different aspects of you and how they can come into your business to create that niche. So it's entirely possible and not beyond the bounds of possibility that you could combine macrame and skydiving within your niche. Why not? They may seem to have no connection, but there may be a connection in how you approach them, or there may be a connection in the things that you learn about yourself, or the way that you work, or the things that you can offer that is highlighted in different ways by those two things. And it's an important aspect of creating a business that works for you and is reflective of you, that you actually allow those some expression. So, those may seem to be, extremely off the cuff examples that I used, but I did have a client who did what she called wild knitting. So she was out in the wilds knitting and creating her products while she walked. So it's entirely possible to get incredibly creative about how you define your niche and how you become this market of one, how you innovate and how you lead it. We don't need to be defining ourselves by what's out there. So in that respect, niching becomes nonsense. It's not about how do you fit into the expectations. It's about how do you define yourself? How do you define all the parts of yourself? How do you give them space in your creativity and creative expression so that they are part of your business and that they create the framework of your approach, so you can define what you do and therefore who it is going to light up, by working from that inside out approach, and by also that all-encompassing approach that says this is me, this is what I am bringing to my business, and I want to give a voice and a space to all of it.